If yes, I think you should really think about artificial intelligence big time. The reason is that nowadays you have a lot of tools, a lot of from ChatGPT to others, a lot of tools that you can use to actually source products. You can use artificial intelligence to actually contact suppliers directly, but also communicate around your products. Okay, so when it comes to a product description, when it comes to the labeling, all that kind of stuff, you can really outsource that to a certain extent, of course. You can actually outsource that to artificial intelligence. So let me first talk to you about the trends here. When you think about drop shipping with artificial intelligence, it's important to understand that you have the obvious advantages of AI. Okay, in other words, you are able to actually save time. You are able to save money. Okay, so gone are the days where you have to really rely on content writers, or actually even have a middleman to actually source products for you. You can actually just use artificial intelligence to actually automate the whole process. And that's kind of cool because you are actually going to save a lot of time, a lot of money, but also you are able to reach the customer, your potential customers, real fast. Okay. So that's important. So if you think about artificial intelligence, you have a large variety of use cases. Like you can use AI to generate product images. That's kind of cool. So you don't have to really, let's say, subscribe to a database where you're paying every month, like $100 or $50 anymore to get copyright free images. So artificial intelligence can really help you actually generate product images. AI can also produce or create ad copy or product description. I think I've just said this. I've said this before. Okay. You can use AI to create a headline or product title that's actually optimized for search engines. So if your goal is to actually rank high in the SERPs, you think about using AI. You can write short articles for your blog. You can automatically remove the image background and replace that background with something else depending on the niche you're in or your goal. You can create a marketing plan that includes the target audience, and you can understand what niches are trending and what products are actually hot. So that's really fantastic. So when it comes to drop shipping with artificial intelligence, let me give you the tools I want you to really focus on this year. See, the thing is, the potential is there. When it comes to AI, the potential is there, right? Now, there is a subtle line when it comes to what the machine can do for you, what the tool can do for you, and the human touch that you are going to apply before actually proposing the product to the customer. Okay, so let me first talk to you about Google Bard for research and ad copy. So Google Bard actually is a tool that can really help you big time when it comes to drop shipping research, when it comes to ad copy polishing, if you will. Okay, so Google Bard actually is primarily an AI chatbot. Okay, so think of it as an AI chatbot, but it has a strong focus on search. So I mean that makes sense. I mean this is a product of Google, so it really makes sense that primarily it's focused on search. So what happens here is that when you use a Google Bard, instead of just having keywords, the tool will process natural language using trillions of data points. The result of which it is that it can write marketing material for you. So it's basically a processing trillions of data points for you and really sort of concocting data that will really fit the specific niche you're in. Okay, so that's kind of cool because the tool, because it has trillions of data points, it knows exactly, not exactly, but it knows approximately the kind of niche you are going after. Okay, so when you think about Google Bard, think about a tool that can help you respond to customer queries, offer personalized recommendations to existing customers. The tool also can serve actually as a virtual tutor for you to learn more about drop shipping. So if you are, let's say, if you are getting to, let's say, a niche that you're not really comfortable with, not comfortable, you're not really familiar with, Google Bard can really help you out. Google Bard can also create an email marketing copy for your business, including multiple versions of the email for A/B testing. So that's kind of cool. And Google Bard can really do something even better. It can create ad copy for you. So if you want to advertise on Google, Facebook, Instagram, or on other places, even Bing, Google Bard can really help you. You can also use Google Bard to plan your content. So, for example, Google Bard can provide you, let's say, with a list of topics or article titles you can write about in your dropshipping blog. So that's really very powerful. So when it comes to dropshipping with AI, another tool I want you to really think about this year is Flare. So Flare AI is really great when it comes to product photography. And what I love about Flare is that Flare actually gives you pictures. They are really, really, really that look realistic, and that's kind of cool because sometimes when you have AI generated pictures, you might be thinking those are robotic pictures, but with Flare, you have pictures that are really that are realistic. Okay, so for your dropshipping business, that's kind of cool. That's really cool. And so if you need, let's say, product photos, Flare is something you need to check out, and it really offers lots of product photography templates that allow you to stage your products. Let's say you are in a specific dropshipping niche, you're able to stage your product so that customers will think that the product is actually, the whole stage, the whole context is actually real. Okay, it's not about fooling the customers. It's about saving money and proposing a certain vision to customers, to potential customers that really reflects the niche you're in. So if you think about Flare, you are you are really relying on a tool that's actually a drag and drop tool actually that makes it easier for you to design your product images. Again, gone are the days where you had to subscribe to a photo repository such as Getty Images and pay like hundreds of dollars every single month. Okay, and with Flare, you have mix and match. You have a tool that mixes and matches templates, so you're able to choose the best design that applies to your dropshipping business and marketing plan. Flare actually also provides you with blank 3D assets that you can design. You can use images. You can, through the tool, you can use images of human beings, okay, to wear your shirt products. So that's kind of cool for fashion photography. Again, going back to what I said, you want to really look as real as possible. You can remove image backgrounds, even if the background is not plain. And you can upscale images to have better resolution. So that's really fantastic. So if you have, let's say, a print-on-demand dropshipping store, you no longer have to rely on the default product photos of the supplier. Also, you don't have to use the same image from any dropshipping supplier such as AliExpress. When it comes to dropshipping with AI this year, I want you to really think about ChatGPT. Everybody knows ChatGPT, ChatGPT here, ChatGPT there. But when it comes to dropshipping, ChatGPT is really strong. Why? It's strong in the sense that it can help you actually boost your search engine optimization, your SEO. And God knows that if you are doing dropshipping, you definitely need to really beef up your SEO. Otherwise, you ain't going anywhere, right? You'll be stuck. This is a very competitive field, so having some SEO advantage can really help you big time. And the cool thing that I love about ChatGPT is that I think I've already told you. Everybody talks about ChatGPT sometimes for as a chat bot, sometimes as a response repository. But the thing is that ChatGPT can provide you with a list of keywords too. Through the tool, you can write articles for your store. ChatGPT can create a list of SEO keywords that apply to your dropshipping store, right? Depending on the niche that you're in, because every niche is different when it comes to dropshipping. And also, ChatGPT can give you a plan for marketing, including the right audience. So when I speak about the right audience, I'm speaking directly or indirectly about psychographics. And for me, when it comes to dropshipping, I really pay attention a lot to dropshipping, to psychographics. Why? Because if you are thinking about demographics only, you are missing a big part of your business model, your marketing strategy. Because besides demographics, you got to also think about the psychology of your target audience, but also attached to that the geography. Because the way you think in your way you think about a dropshipping product in Australia is not the same way you think about the same product in New York or in Nigeria or in Brazil. So the geography has an impact on your affiliation to a certain product or your need for that product. Okay, and ChatGPT can also give you insights about niches and best selling products. And the cool thing is that ChatGPT is so known nowadays that there are apps that you can integrate with ChatGPT to help you get a more focused approach. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So the beauty of ChatGPT is that there is no limit to the queries you can make, even if you are on the free plan. Okay, now the free plan would not give you access to advanced data analysis and also a DALI. Okay, now DALI is actually an AI program that does something very fantastic. It generates images from text you type. Okay, so that's really fantastic. If you're looking for AI drop shipping, I want you to think about Luca. So this year, Luca is really a great tool to really consider if you are serious about drop shipping. And basically, Luca actually is great for logo design. And the cool thing about Luca is that you are able to mix and match your logos. You're able to tweak your logos. You're able to constantly, iterate your logos. Okay, one of the things that you have to get right if you start a dropshipping business is your logo. I mean, think about it. I think I've already said this. Dropshipping is a very competitive global market. So for you to exist, for you to really survive, for you to really thrive in this market, which has a global scale, you better have great branding. You got to have a strong brand, and a strong brand starts with a logo. Okay, so Luca is actually one of the best AI tools to use for this when it comes to logo design, logo refinement. Okay, and so all you have to do is type your main keyword, and the AI will prompt you to do the following. So you can select an industry. You can pick a few logo samples, for instance. You can choose a color theme. You can enter your company or brand name. So if you have a slogan, that's even good. If you have a slogan, you have the option to include it. So that's really fantastic. And also, you can choose some symbol categories. Now, what I love about the symbol categories is that you are able to actually, I mean, some symbols apply to some industries depending on the general economy, right? I mean, a lot of companies tweaked their logos around COVID, for instance. A couple of years ago, when we were in the midst of COVID, certain symbols no longer apply to some industries. Okay, so but if you have a tool that allows you to really tweak and refine things real fast, that's really fantastic. Okay, so the main benefit of Luca, among others, is that you no longer have to create a logo yourself. In addition, you don't need to pay a human being to generate a logo for you. Okay, because it can be expensive to hire a logo artist. Okay, you can actually pay somewhere from $5 all the way to $2,000. So this is pretty good to have a tool that can really help you if you don't want to really like spend that much in terms of graphic design. So that's really good from an affordability point of view. So if you're looking for drop shipping with AI, you're looking for tools, I want you to think about Speechify. And Speechify can really help you big time when it comes to voiceovers. And the cool thing about Speechify is that you are able to get things done real fast, okay? And Speechify can really create voices for you that actually sound quote unquote human. I mean, you don't want to have, the last thing you want to have is to actually have voices that sound like robots, right? Robotic voices. Speechify really has algorithms, and they have actually refined millions of data points, millions of voices. Okay, they have tested those voices to make sure that the final result is really quote unquote human. I want to put quote unquote because it's not the 100% the real thing, but it's pretty close. Okay, it's pretty close. And so Speechify actually is a text-to-speech tool where you can paste a text, and the AI will produce a voiceover for you. So usually a voiceover service costs like $30 to $50 per 100 words if you get the services of a human being, okay? But the ability to actually have somebody to actually do it for you, I mean, not somebody, a tool do it for you affordably is actually pretty interesting. And on Speechify, the cool thing is you can get some voices like you can get Snoop Dogg, Mr. Beast, Gwyneth Paltrow, for instance. Okay, that's kind of cool. And another feature that Speechify has is that you can ask the AI to clone someone else's voice. Okay, but then what do you need to text to speech? Text to speech for TTS for. And what I love about the Speechify is that it does produce the results real fast too. And what you can do is write a script and then use that script in your video, for instance. So supposing that you have a video that lasts 15 seconds for your ad, you can make your advertisement more powerful if there is a voice talking in the background. So that's kind of cool. And Speechify actually they offer a free account with several limitations. And if you need more voices, you can upgrade at any time. And this is kind of cool. And what I love about Speechify is that it's one of the most affordable tools on the market this year. So I just shared with you the top five tools that you need to really consider for your dropshipping this year. Let me give you a few top hacks before we close to this conversation here. The thing is that if you want to use artificial intelligence to actually help boost your dropshipping business, you need to understand that you got to find a niche or product research first, okay? And you want to really you want to have the ability, for instance, to find the right niche for your dropshipping business, okay? And I'm showing you on the screen here how you can do it. You have to understand that ChatGPT, for instance, cannot tell you specific numbers, specific niches, but you have to suggest content to it. And after you find a niche or product or conduct product research, you need to create product or ad copy, okay? And so basically, you are able to go through ChatGPT, among other tools, to kind of help you out, understand the hook, the features and benefits, FOMO, fear of missing out statements, and also the CTA, the call to action. And also, you want to create a list of SEO keywords also. And ChatGPT, I mean, I'm just using ChatGPT, but it could be another tool. But ChatGPT can really help you create a list of keywords that are relevant to your audience, relevant to your industry. Okay, so this is kind of cool. You can use ChatGPT to also create product photography. So basically, you have to understand that it's one of those things where you can have a product photography. You can have product photography that looks as real as the real thing. And finally, you can use ChatGPT among other tools to create a marketing plan. Okay, so you're able to really refine your marketing plan and have copy that really reflects what your target audience is looking for. So that's really the gist of it. And the cool thing is you can automate all these processes, and you can automate all these processes, and you can really get them affordably too. You don't have to really hire like 5 people or 10 people to actually get the job done. You can have one tool or two to actually get everything done for you. So that's really fantastic. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about dropshipping with AI. I gave you the trends, the tools, the top hacks. So when I speak about tools, you have Google Bard, Flare, ChatGPT, Luca, and Speechify, among others, by the way. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous. And by the way, this is not an AI voice. This is a human voice. Thank you so much.